Dear students, welcome to Organizing. After viewing this unit, you will be able to understand what is organizing, what is its importance, what is the organization process, what are the various structures of organization like functional, divisional, formal and informal organization, and we'll also come to know about decentralization and its importance. So students, what is organizing? अगर हम पास्ट में भी देखें whether it is a region or a race or a religion or a caste or a tribe, even a family, everyone organizes themselves into groups. And when we see how do we organize ourselves into groups, that means the people with complementary skills come together to form a group that can achieve the goals in an efficient manner. Let us say in a family, the father, as a head of the family, used to earn or used to go to the forest or used to do so many activities. The mother used to take care of the children, and so everybody was playing a complementary role in the family, and the family as a unit evolved. Gradually, the organization started coming, whether it is a kingdom or a business organization, where people जो कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री स्किल्स रखते थे वो इकट्ठे होकर एक ऐसा ग्रुप बनाते थे जो ऑर्गेनाइज्ड मैनर में अपने आप से एक टास्क को बड़े एफिशिएंट तरीके से करते थे. सो दिस हैज़ given a large importance to the function of organizing, because if planning tells us what to be done, then organizing specify how it will be done. So the management function of organizing represents all those activities, which includes number 1, assignment of tasks, provision of authority and responsibility, so that these tasks are done by the persons who feel that I am responsible for this task. Let us take an example. Somebody starts an organization to do some business. So he gives different tasks to different persons or positions and make them responsible for that task. And if somebody has to do that task, if he is made responsible, then he has to be given the authority. Let us try to define organizing. Organizing involves classification of the work, designing of different units into which the tasks are assigned and established, so that there is a coordination and relationship amongst the different units and the positions. So in an organization, there are different elements of organization. First is the organization structure, second is departmentation, and third is organizational relationship. Let us try to see, when we are in the process of organizing the work in a business setting, the first thing that we have to set up is organization structure. एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्ट्रक्चर है क्या? ये एक इस तरह का सिस्टम है जिसके जरिए डिफरेंट पोजीशंस, डिफरेंट रोल्स एक दूसरे से लिंक किए जाते हैं और ये बताया जाता है कि कौन सुपीरियर है और कौन सबऑर्डिनेट है, और जब वो टास्क एग्जीक्यूट करेंगे तो कौन किसको रिपोर्ट करेगा. फिर साथ में ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्ट्रक्चर के अंदर ही हम बताते हैं कि किस पर्सन के पास एक काम करवाने के लिए कितनी अथॉरिटी है और फाइनली उसकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी कितनी बनेगी. इसी तरह से ऑर्गेनाइजिंग का दूसरा एलिमेंट, जिसको कि हम डिपार्टमेंटेशन कहते हैं. डिपार्टमेंटेशन का कॉन्सेप्ट है कि हम कामों को स्पेशलाइजेशन के बेसिस पे ग्रुप कर दें, एंड व्हाइल वी आर ग्रुपिंग दोस वर्क्स, दोस जॉब्स, वी क्रिएट डिफरेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स. तीसरा एलिमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजिंग फंक्शन का है ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल रिलेशनशिप. दैट मीन्स how the different organizational units will be related to one another and how they will report to each other. In the organizing, we have also to decide about how much power the seniors will have and how much power will be distributed in the organization structure. अगर एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्ट्रक्चर में टॉप मैनेजमेंट है, मिडिल मैनेजमेंट है और फ्रंट लाइन मैनेजमेंट है, तो किस लेवल के पास कितनी पावर है ताकि वो अपने काम को करते हुए जो डिसीजंस लेने हैं वो कौन से डिसीजंस कौन ले सकता है, इस चीज को हम सेंट्रलाइजेशन और डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन में डील करते हैं. सो लेट अस स्टूडेंट्स फर्स्ट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजिंग. ऑर्गेनाइजिंग इतनी इंपॉर्टेंट क्यों है? सबसे पहली चीज है, ये क्लियरली डिपिक्ट करती है कि व्हाट आर द रोल्स एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज ऑफ डिफरेंट पोजिशन. सेकेंडली, it also defines the extent of authority that we are giving to different positions. Thirdly, it establishes the nature of relationship amongst the different positions as well as human beings. So now let us try to understand the organizing process. एक कंपनी में अगर कोई मैनेजर रिस्पॉन्सिबल बनाया जाए कि यू हैव टू डू द ऑर्गेनाइजिंग, then how he will do? Students, organizing process involves series of steps and we will see each step one at a time. The first step in organizing is the review of the strategic and operational goals. What do we mean by it? It means that our organizing should be such so that our strategic and operational goals can be achieved. So that means organizing evolves and organizing should be according to the strategic and the operational goals of the company or the organization. If organization structure is not as per its goals or its plans, that organization structure may not be appropriate or suitable. तो जैसे ही हमारा स्टेप 1 पूरा होता है, we move to the step 2, which determines the activities which will be performed to implement the plans. For example, if a company has to procure the goods from the farmers and sell it to the city consumers, so then the company has to decide what are the different activities which have to be taken. Some people will be involved in buying the goods from farmers. Some people will be responsible for transporting it to cities. Some people will be responsible for distributing it to the different retail outlets. और कुछ लोग जो हैं वो रिटेल आउटलेट्स पे कंज्यूमर को सामान बेचेंगे. तो जैसे हमने डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज को आइडेंटिफाई किया, हमें पता चलता है कि इन पोजीशंस के लिए हमें अलग अलग लोगों को रिस्पॉन्सिबल बनाना पड़ेगा. After we have identified the different activities to be performed, we move to the step 3 of the organizing process that involves creation of a job. Students, we use the word job in a general term. But job means one particular definition of the group of tasks जो एक सिंगल इंडिविजुअल परफॉर्म करेगा. जैसे एक आदमी जो पिछली एग्जाम्पल में गांव से सामान खरीदने जाता है, तो हम ये डिफाइन करेंगे कि उसकी जॉब में क्या क्या चीजें आती हैं. और जब हमें लगेगा कि दिस पर्सन कैन डू दिस मच, देन इट बिकम्स हिज और हर जॉब. सो इन द ऑर्गेनाइजिंग it is very important that we clearly specify that what job has to be done by whom. So when we know that these are the different jobs to be done and these will be done by these people, then there will be some jobs which are similar in nature, some jobs which are different in nature. So after identifying the jobs, we have to club the jobs. We have to group the jobs. Why? Because we have to appoint someone to head those jobs. And this process of grouping the similar jobs into single manageable unit is termed as departmentation, where we create different departments. For example, there is a marketing department, there is a finance department, there is a HR department. And in each of these eight departments, there are different jobs, but they are similar. For example, in HR department, there is a job of recruitment, वहाँ पर एक जॉब है ट्रेनिंग की, वहाँ एक जॉब है परफॉर्मेंस अप्रेजल की, वहाँ एक जॉब जो है वो एक सैलरीज और रेम्यूनरेशन की है. ये सारी जॉब्स जो हैं ह्यूमन रिसोर्सेज को रीइंबर्स करती हैं फॉर देयर कंट्रीब्यूशन. सो फॉर हेडिंग दोज जॉब्स वी अपॉइंट ए HR head or HR manager. Similarly, in marketing department, there are jobs like advertising, sales, brand building, and these similar jobs are headed by the vice president marketing or head of marketing or accordingly. So students, once we know which activities have to be taken, we know these are the jobs to be done, and we also know that these are the different departments. So what do we do now? We have to link the departments. Students, when we link the activities, it becomes job. When we link the jobs, they become department. And when we link the departments, they become organization structure. So this is the step 5 of the organizing process, where we actually create the entire organization structure, where we know which are the different departments and accordingly what are the jobs to be done by the different departments. But one thing is missing, because we know that these departments have to do this task, then they can only do these tasks if they have the authority to do that task. For example, if an HR manager has to release the salaries, so he must be given an authority to sign the recommendation for the release of the salary. And similarly, if the finance department has to make the payment to the employees by paying salaries, then they must have the authority to sign the checks or get them signed the recommendation for the approval from the management. So thus, we see the entire organizing process as first we should know our strategic and operational plans. Then we should know the activities which have to be undertaken to implement the plans, group the activities into jobs, group the jobs into departments, and then develop a relationship amongst the departments to create an organization structure, and finally determine the level of authority to the different departments, to the different jobs and positions in the organization. Students, let us try to understand the